Sir, we now have 1.4 second reload on our guns.
Really? This is what Laffey should have had the whole time. Thanks, Wargaming.
Welcome aboard the Gearing with 1.4 second reload. We're going to blow you away, and yes, that's what she said. And now, here's Ripper.
In the mist of the morning, USS Gearing sails the deep. Leader of the pack, secrets to keep. Guns loaded, torpedoes glide. Through the water she rides with pride. UEL's Gearing, swift on the wave. Braving the storm, bold and brave. With a heart of steel in ocean's roar. Guarding freedoms through the war.
Hey team, this is Ripper. You guys are doing fantastic. I got a fun video. Yes, actually divvying up with another player today, and we're taking a look at the reloads on the Gearing, one of my favorite destroyers. Still powerful destroyer. We'll take a look at it. A little bit of TTPs, learning, having fun, and figuring out the meta today, and just having fun discussion as always. But before we begin, like, subscribe, button below. Appreciate all the supporters of the channel. See you value what we're doing here today. Smash those buttons, leave a comment. Thanks for stopping by, and hope you enjoy the show. And thanks for all your support for those out there being friendly, making this a better place, and just having a blast, sailing the ship, shooting ships, and learning something at the same time. All right, right off the bat, arms race. Buff your ship. That's the goal. Securing the place at the end while we're spotting right off the bat. Gearing, fantastic forward spotter. I already called out kill the Brisbane because he is the bane of our existence because he's got that 12-kilometer radar, as you can see on minimap. Thank God, minimap update. Azlaine, thank you so much for updating to go with the new update right now so I can see my threats. And boom, he goes down. Way to go, team. I told him, I compliment your team all the time, guys, okay? If you want to make friends, have fun, compliment your team, thank them, comp them, +1 them, whatever, you're going to have a good day. And right off the bat, eliminating one radar right there. So as a good destroyer player, always taking a look at the lineup. As you can see, right, I hit my Azlaine mod tab button, looking for radars. I got a Des Moines right there. I've got a Yoyang possibly right there. And we've already eliminated the Brisbane, which was that other radar. And we can see them on the mini-map as well. So now that the threat is gone, now we have a Des Moines right here, so I'm calling to kill him. Cernano carrier smoking up the threat area. Very, very nice of him to do that. And now we're going to go in, since the Des Moines is kiting away and possibly used his radar, we're going to go take a chance and kill, or sorry, not kill, but take these spots. This buffed right here doesn't matter, but the health one is the most important one that you want to get because it heals your team. Okay, there's that radar that is being spotted. Ooh, we now get spotted a Daring. Thank goodness the carrier was there, otherwise we would have been shot at for free. Now, the good thing about the Gearing against the Daring is the problem is his guns cannot pin that center plate armor that I have, so they're shattering, as opposed to my guns destroy him all over. So that is the downside of a Daring. You got to switch to AP. If you are firing a Daring on top of a Gearing, you need to fire AP Daring. You'll do a lot more damage on the Gearing, and boom, we take him down. Ouch, that hurt. We look at it, we survived with 136 health points, and that was a close one. My goodness, right there. And now we basically got to slow down, and we're going to smoke up real quick right here. And let's see if we can get going here. All right, let's see if we can speed up. We're smoking up so we don't get spotted by the carrier with only 136. Now we get the health. Look at that. Now we're healing. See, that's why the buffs are so important. You got to really go for them, get those buffs down, and now we're launching torpedoes at Des Moines. And we're also taking another buff over here by Rhode Island. Also, Rhode Island Black is available now if you guys want to look at it. I don't think it's worth it to spend that much money on it. You maybe grind it out, maybe doubloons, whatever. I do not think it's worth the money. Have you guys seen the new Black Friday event? I mean, my God, I think it's another Puerto Rico fiasco, whatever, where you're going to spend over $398, especially, and they call it a discount, by the way. So they were going to charge you $500+ and then have a discount for 25% and get it down to, oh, thank you so much for getting it down to $398. Wow, it seems like a fiasco right there to just get a Puerto Rico, which I personally think is a mediocre cruiser. It's really not all that great. I mean, I can make it fun, but personally, I'd rather just play a destroyer, and I don't think it's worth $400. Oh my gosh, crazy times right now. I mean, it's just another cash grab in my personal opinion. Again, if you had to ask me, I do not think the Puerto Rico is not worth it. I don't see that many Puerto Ricos being played, and if you see a Puerto Rico Black out there, you know that person dropped a lot of chunk of change. Go ahead and make fun of them. Yes, absolutely. And all right, here we go. Moving forward. Look at the. Okay, now I'm taking all the reload. I literally maximized the reload buffs here by getting all the reload buffs. We're up to the maximum of 3. Look at the gun reload down to 1.5 seconds. My lord. Lord Almighty, we have a 1.5 second. This is what Laffey should have been the whole time. Wargaming, you should have made Laffey this reload right here. This is what Laffey should have been, but then they were like, oh, it's too broken, too overpowered. Do you think? I mean, that's essentially what you're trying to do if you want to get the Laffey, but guess what? Laffey's not available anymore, so you should have, and it would have made it worth it. Anyways, having a kind of almost like above reload rates of gearing doesn't seem like a Laffey to me. I would think its survivability is great, but I think it should be this kind of reload right here. Look at the reloads on this. It's not that big a deal. It's not that bad, right? Look at this. Gearing, shooting the Hanover. Oh, he takes a nice shot at us. I hope we survive this, by the way. Ouch, he takes us down to 610, but it's okay. We got a health, and he takes a hit, and we had to smoke up right there. And I was just showing off the gameplay right here. We'll show some more gameplay with tactics later on, but this was just to show off. This is what Laffey should have been with a 1.4 second reload right now. Holy crap. And look at that, 60-second torpedo reload. Let's go for the carrier. Let's have a blast. And the carrier mess with us, we'll mess with him. All right, let's take a look at how a 1.4 second reload will look on a carrier. Here we go. Enjoy the show, guys. Oh, man, look at that. 1.4 second reload gearing. Yes. Oh, it looks so beautiful. Look at that. This feels so comfortable. I'm telling you, if Laffey had this, it would have made it so much more fun. This is the kind of reloads we thought they were going to give us, but then they, of course, nerfed it, and they were, after testing, like, oh, I guess it's too powerful. Wow, look at that. Gorgeous. And we win the game. That is 1.4 second gearing, ladies and gents. And I didn't even take Fearless Brawler on that one. If I had taken Fearless Brawler, imagine what the gun reload would have been there. Securing the win, holding the flank, taking the buffs, and yeah, let our team take the caps with killing everybody. Look, killing a carrier is always a great, great day. Top of the team right there. Amazing, amazing firepower. So yeah, that is 1.4 second gearing reload. All right, let's take a look. Let's pair it up with the Barbiano. Somebody asked me to div up, and let's take a look at it. Alrighty, we're back here this time playing with the Barbiano that asked me to div up with C. Stevens. Go shout out to you, C. Stevens, for being very kind and wanting to play with us. And I'm always open to that. If you guys really have time and want to play, just ask me. We'll div up. We'll have fun, and we'll make it a blast. And okay, so we'll have fun. Again, hope you are okay with a destroyer player like me, just playing around. But shout out to you, C. Stevens, for being a great sport. Having a great time, making this a great community to have fun, sailing ships, shooting ships, and talking and having fun learning tactics right off the bat. All right, a Barbiano with a gearing. Very, very powerful duo right here. And this game kind of displays the power of it right now. So going at Charlie Cap right off the bat, we have a Des Moines radar with a Schlieffen backup at battleship. And we have the Barbiano in tow. Now, the problem with this is you got to figure out what's the right time to smoke up and coordinate and communicate. Because if we both smoke up, nobody's spotting. So you know, I elected to spot as the gearing, one of the best forward observers possible there to help the Barbiano. Right there, we got a radar on the Daring. So right now my goal is to continuously spot or maintain visibility while the Des Moines is radaring and I'm going out and spotting. This will help out the Barbiano smoke up and fire. Now, hopefully the radar reaches out to that range. Now, I'm going to help them out open fire just to get a quick glimpse. Maybe they'll fire back. Okay, we get 2 hits there. That's not bad. Ooh, now we're opening on the Napoli. So we're going to have to smoke up as well. So we had to smoke up. Now, Napoli is still spotted, so this is a good time to just see if we can start a fire on him. Daring is still off our nose there, and we're trying to make sure that those torpedoes are not coming for us. They're the 2 sets of torpedoes at the Daring, so we're not too worried about that. So right now, we're going to go ahead and fire on Napoli, see if we can start a fire on him. That will help him burn down. All right, now we're going to get out of dodge. All right, so we don't want to sit in the smoke too long for sake of torpedoes. Again, I don't know if there are other torpedoes, maybe from the Napoli. Daring just launched his, so we're not too worried about that. We'll launch a couple torpedoes in the direction of Conquer, and we'll continuously spot. See if we can spot anybody for our Barbiano. Now there's Daring again. All right, he goes undetected, so let's see here. Maybe we'll go chase the Daring down. So again, staying close to the Barbiano, that's a good way to stay in the div, is to continuously support your other teammate and stay close by. There's the Daring right there. He's being spotted, machine gunning down. Hopefully we can continuously keep him spotted and he doesn't have a heal or a smoke. Now he's going behind the island, so he's using island cover to mask his threat. All right, see if we can chase him down. All right, let's go hunt down that daring. Again, staying close to Barbiano because it's always good to have a machine gun with you to help support. Where's the daring? He's not around here. Okay, so we'll keep going straight and go around. Maybe we'll kill some people in the smoke right here. There's the other Barbiano, so if we can kill him, this will help out our team greatly. And he goes down by us. Flash 1, 9,000 damage. Ooh, there is the daring right there. And hopefully the daring will... okay, he's smoking up too, so let's get him out of there. Oh, goodness, we're being spotted by somebody. Somebody on our left. Oh, Goliath. He's in our inside of our range ring. All right, if he fires at us, we're going to slam on the brakes. All right, and we're getting spotted here, taking too much damage, so we'll go ahead and, yeah, GK is firing us. We'll smoke up, go undetected, and, ooh, Goliath fires one. Hopefully this doesn't hit us. Is he going to hit us? Oh, he misses completely. All right, there we go. Let's see if we can start fires on people here. We got a nice long American smoke, so we're going to just slowly creep forward. Our Barbiano is going to be slowly moving to the right there. Schlieffen is in tow, so maybe he'll use our smoke as well. That's why gearing is so great. You're laying down walls of smoke, and this gives you great cover and a barrier for a lot of other ships in your team. Again, the reload's not the great. Like I said, it's okay. It's not bad. I wish Laffey had good reloads as the the gearing does. But man, daring also has great reload, by the way. So Laffey should at least have something like that. But unfortunately, it's just slightly slower. It's not bad though. Watch how much firepower we're laying down on GK. They're 1,100 damage. Ooh, Goliath takes a torpedo right there. That's why gearing's so deadly freaking powerful. Torpedoes coming out of nowhere. 31,000 damage, 2 kills so far. Let's see if we can take out this GK. All right, we got one fire going. At least that's our first fire for today. And look, this is what the gearing does. Sitting in 2-minute smoke, literally just holding left mouse button and just slowly melting down this superstructure. 42,000, 39,000 down GK, and he just can't get away from this. It's almost impossible to escape the nonstop fire. And then if he fires, he's going to be perma-spotted the whole time. Now he's getting the rain of fire from the Barbiano from the right there. I'm telling you, we just melt battleships. Today, it just feels like this is the world of melting battleships. It doesn't seem like they can survive too much in today's meta. Like I said, I feel like the battleship gameplay is very stagnant, very tough, very deadly. It's just not able to, do the things that you used to do. I think they need to bring Unbreakable Line back for people to play battleships. Otherwise, you can't really brawl. You can't really push in. It's just going to face those kind of situations right there. You just get melted down. All right, let's move forward and take out Conqueror or Napoli here. Let's see if we can go forward. We'll spot the Napoli. A carrier is back in action here. Our AA is off, so we don't want to get spotted right now. We want to be stealthy and have these torpedoes just murder people left and right. Conqueror is taking a beating right now as well. Ooh, Napoli is also getting melted by the Barbiano right there. Boom, he goes down. We also get the assisted destruction ribbon there. That's actually the new thing in the new update. We get assisted destruction, which is cool. We get an assist. Yay, it looks cool. Almost looks like a Citadel ribbon, so kind of scary there. All right, see if we can shoot on the Conqueror here. I don't think we kill him. Long, lofty gearing. Look at the guns, man. I feel like we're shooting free throws right here. Like, there's a long, like, travel time. I mean, 8-second travel time out 9 kilometers. My gosh, it's really, really difficult to land these shells. I'm telling you. Oh, well, it's good enough, right? Good enough for government work. It's something. There we go. Finally, we get an assisted kill again. Awesome, right there. Schlieffen killing him with the secondary. Let's go around and see if we can hunt the carrier again. Man, we are knocking carriers out left and right in here. Let's chase him down. Now let's spot him. And we have a Shimakaze over here somewhere. Where the crap is he at? All right, let's just go hunt down. Okay, well, bungo right there. All right, now we were being perma-spotted by the airplanes. Let's keep the AA on. See how many planes we can shoot down now. Planes are coming attacking us right now. Let's see, where are they at? They're up here somewhere. There they are. Here come the bombers. Yep, there are the bombers. These are those FDR bombers. Oh, God. There we go. And, yeah, there you go. A little shimmy, shake, throwing them off. Now we're killing the carrier now while being targeted by airplanes. He's laying down smoke screen, so this is going to be tough. We're just going to have to rush him just full up because he's about to enter the smoke there. Gearing guns, pretty nice. I'm surprised at actually doing damage on the side of a carrier, which is pretty incredible there. Let's rush him down. Being attacked by airplanes again. Airplanes all over the place. There's the carrier right there. All right, nice. Look at that damage on the side right there. Not bad. Nice penetrations on there. Not Not shattering or anything. Starting fires. Look at that, killing the carrier. And there it is. Splash 421,000 damage. And that is how we do it. And we are still in this game, though. Oh, my gosh. We still have a Bungo and a Shimakaze. So what the crap are we going to do? Are we going to get... Let's see if we can get a crack in here. Okay, we'll try to smoke up. Look at this coordination right here. So I'll set a smoke screen for the Barbiano. Let's see how much damage can he do to this Bungo at range. There it is. So we're smoking up for him. So he's in tow here. What a great strategy right here. This is why it's so freaking powerful. Having a Barbiano, getting smoked up by gearing, very, very deadly combo right here. Now, the problem is, I don't know if he can hit maybe at that range or if it's doing enough damage. So I was just checking him out. Okay, he's doing okay now. Let's see if he can kill the Bungo for us. Bungo takes a nice shot from the Schlieffen. We'll launch a nice spread. Oh, Bungo takes out our Schlieffen. My God, this might be a close game. 2 versus 2 now. Holy crap. I'm telling you, destroyers win games, right? This is why the 2 destroyers left in the game are the ones that are going to have to carry and hold a team together. Our battleships are all dead. Bungo's about to get melted down here. Look at all that firepower, but Barbiano, come on, baby. Keep firing. This is our div teammate here. This is why divs are so powerful. Communication and coordination. All right, come on. Oh, man. Okay, so it doesn't seem like the sap shells are connecting and not penning a certain mill because remember the sap shells, the normal sap shells on the Barbiano do not pen above a certain caliber. I think below, they're like 20-something, 26 millimeter. But if you use the funny button, it pens up to 34, I believe. That still may not be enough to pen, so we're going to have to start firing now using our health right here. Let's see if we can kill the Bungo here. Come on. Ooh, Shimakaze got killed by the Schlieffen. Holy crap. That helped us out a lot there, and now we just got to get one more shot on the Bungo. Come on, baby. There it is. Kraken. Oh, my God. What a game. Did not think we had win the game that way. Kraken at the end there. 140,000 damage. Gearing Barbiano combo. Very, very strong indeed. Gearing is still a powerful destroyer, ladies and gents. I'm telling you, it's so freaking strong. And look at 140,000. One of my best games. This was an E game, by the way. 5 kills. My God. 4 torpedoes. Shot down airplanes. Defending. Capturing. Assisting. A lot of firepower. How did we do in the team, by the way? Number 1 in the team, my gosh, in a gearing. Holy crap. No heals, ladies and gents. No heals. Just surviving and doing destroyer work. One more game, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look at it. And happy Halloween to all you out there. All right, we're back. Like I said, happy Halloween, ladies and gents. Make sure you get out there tonight, get some candy or whatever. Spend some time, get some time away from the keyboards there and have a blast and get to know your friends and neighbors or whatever. We're going outside. We're going to be handing out candy, having fun, and just having a blast with our kids and our neighbors as well. We have a great neighborhood. Some other people from other neighborhoods come to our neighborhood, and actually, man, they really rock the show. That's why you had to buy almost like $400 worth of candy, so it's a lot of people on our street. But anyways, happy Halloweens again. Final game in the gearing right now with the Barbiano in div. In tow as well, and our goal here is just to stay together and try to cap Charlie and take it out. This game was actually pretty rough, though. I was almost like pretty much dying the whole time because, man, they are a powerful coordination over here with the Trump, the Grozavoy, actually one of the powerful destroyers I actually enjoyed. So going against Grozavoy, very, very deadly, very, very frustrating. But we'll do what we can. Okay, St. Martin right here, very also deadly because it has got that 9-kilometer stealth radar all of a sudden, and we're inside his detection. Oh my gosh. If he had popped that radar, we would have been dead. I would have thought that Grozavoy, St. Vincent, or him firing, but I think he held his shots because he was worried that he would get blasted by our Gustav behind here. So we're going to go ahead and get run away. We do not want to stay in that radar range. Launching some torpedoes right there. The Gustav Den Store? What the crap is that battleship? It's got a radar, mind you. Okay, I have never seen or heard of this cruise or battleship. This is that, it's that European battleship. I've heard of something like this. It's got the, 10-kilometer radar, engine boost, 25%, and a heal with HE. What is the gimmick here? Secondaries only go to 7.3. 381s. So it's got torpedoes. I don't know what this ship is. Maybe... Ooh, it's Epoxy Clan, too. Great clan to play with. They're part of our team. But, yeah, I don't know what the gimmick is of the Gustav. Maybe it's a 10-kilometer radar on a battleship. Really difficult. I don't know. What is the concealment on this thing? The concealment on that thing is 11.4. So you still got to drive in. And now you're perma-spotted. So, yeah, not sure if the 10-kilometer gimmick... If it was a 12-kilometer radar, okay, that would justify it. But, okay, whatever. Let's see if we can push in here with our battleship, trying to support him as much as I can. I was trying to get near him to smoke up, and then Barbiano is starting to open fire, and maybe we'll take on the St. Vincent here. Unfortunately, St. Vincent is slowing down. And ouch, the Gustav takes a major hit, and next kill gets him. Chung Mu takes him out. All right, we're out of here. We are not going to mess around with this. Barbiano is going to be putting down some suppressive fire right there, but now we're radared, as you can see at the top right there. You can see getting radared by the San Martin behind us right now. All we got to do is get out of his detection range or radar range, which is 9 kilometers, and we're just doing a little bit of shimmy, shimmy, shake, shake, and man, are we taking some massive hits right there. So we got to just get out of dodge. Barbiano is also laying down some firepower and some smoke cover. And yeah, we're not going to mess around with this flank. We are basically overpowered right here on this flank. So Jarsville's not going to support us. Kearsarge is dying in the back there. So we're just going to go around and see where else can we be of use here. And I was surprised. Never ever give up, okay? Because you don't know when the other team is just slowly dying for no apparent reason. And the enemy team is dying like crazy. And I was surprised. So now we're launching torpedoes here, taking out St. Vincent. He's getting blasted right there. And we're keeping an eye out for the Grozovoy. So you got to keep your situational awareness up on the minimap, knowing where all the destroyers are at and the radar. Those are my biggest threats as a short player. Chung Mu is really threatening right there, smoking up. He is threatening our Kearsarge, so let's go help our battleship, okay? So sometimes, you know what? It's okay to retreat and actually find somewhere else where you're useful. And we're going to take on this Chung Mu right here and see if we can support our team in the back, our battleships in the back, because they're getting really pestered by one little destroyer. So my strategy here is to go straight at him. He's got deep waters. I'm not too worried about that. If I go straight at him, I know I can outgun him, and he doesn't have radar, obviously, because he's smoking up. So therefore, he's not a threat to me. Again, what do I say? Always pick unfair fights. This is an unfair fight for a Chung Mu versus Gearing right here, and here it is. His guns are out of position right now because he did not expect me to be here. And now we're just going to go ahead and fire the sweet-ass 127mm guns from the Gearing, and this is going to take him out. Look at that right there, blasting him out of the water. Splash 1. Finally, we get a kill, and now they're trying to shoot at us again. So let's turn back around and go to Bravo. Maybe we'll run into the Tromp. Let's take out another destroyer. So there's the Tromp right here, sneaking up on him, and now we're using, again, our 127mm guns to blast him out of the water. And he is just not able to survive. And look at that. Bam! The Splash 2. He is taken down, going nose into the Tromp right now because we don't know if he launched torpedoes. And that is how you take out 2 destroyers. And there's another torpedo hit coming out from the right side. And St. Martin is radaring again. And we're going to go ahead and stay behind the island. Now, this is a cool thing. We can use island cover to negate his radar because he can't see us. Unfortunately, our teammate goes down. He got caught in the open by the St. Martin. Now let's see if we can take out Grozovoy. All right, so how are we going to do this? Let's turn back around using island cover. And, man, everybody's shooting at us again. So we're going to turn back around. We've already got 2 caps. They don't need me on the left flank, but they can definitely use me for spotting on the right flank against St. Vincent and Grozovoy. So let's see if we can take out... Ooh, he runs into a wreckage of our Barbiano there. So let's see if we can get a lucky shot on Grozovoy. Still currently radar right now, so we can go open loud and open fire, and we're not too worried if he fires at us. Let's see if we can dodge some of his shells. Really, look at his shell arcs. They're way, way more flat. So, like I said, I like the Grozovoy for that reason. Gearing, very difficult. Even at 8 kilometers to aim these damn guns. They are super flat, my God. Or, sorry, they arc a lot. Free throw shooting from the Gearing. We're going to smoke up because he doesn't have any radar support or hydro. So, let's see if we can get him right here. Did we get a free kill? Come on, baby. Get one little hit right there. Ooh, we get a nice hit right there. No more. All right. Free lunch is gone. All right. The St. Martin is down, so there's only 3 ships left. So let's see if we can take out Grozovoy and St. Vincent. Okay. I'm not going to stick in the smoke. Ooh, here it is. Grozovoy is getting spotted right here. Maybe we'll get a lucky shot. He's smoking up, so he's probably going to slow down. So I'm going to aim right at his ship once he slows down. Watching his speed there. He's going to stop right there. So we're going to just keep firing blind fire and see if we can get a nice lucky shot. One more hit should do it. Oh, man, Grozovoy is killing people still. All right, let's see here. Come on, Grozovoy. Let's kill the Grozovoy here. Grozovoy needs to die, otherwise he's going to kill our team. Here it is. There it is. And what did I say about those torpedoes? Oh, yeah. Boom. He takes down. We take him down. That's Splash 3. We helping out our team, taking out their destroyer player. And now all that's left is to take out these 2 pesky battleships. St. Vincent being spotted by a Gearing, not a fun day. Like I said, it's so hard to play battleship these days. Torpedoes are on reload. Now, here's how I do it. I aim one right in front of him in case he accelerates, and then one right behind the reticle in case he turns away or slows down. So Imperango goes down. All that's left is the St. Vincent here. Only 47,000 damage with 3 kills. And this might be the matchmaker right here. Match Saver coming in hot at you with the gearing in 2025 on Halloween Day, ladies and gents. Hope you enjoyed the show. This was a blast playing with the div. Definitely, if you guys see me out there, if you want to div up, you want to play, let me know. If I got time, I'll play, and we'll have a blast, have some fun. And like I said, boom. Flash 4 winning the game victory right there, and that was an awesome time. Happy Halloween, everybody. Build at the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoy your Halloween weekend. Hope you guys stay safe out there, and make sure you say hello if you see me out there. And as always, you stay safe, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care. Cheers.